What is something you thought was sexually normal until someone pointed it out to you? Turns out you should definitely communicate which terms and vocabulary are turn-ons. Before you start your dirty talk, "Hoo baby you duck like Shrek" comes instantly. I didn't think twice about kissing with my eyes open. Then mid-makia the guy opened his eyes for a quick second and then a look of shock passed over him. He was polite enough not to say anything. I had to read a bunch of Cosmo magazines that night to figure out why he looked so surprised. Orgasming in your sleep. Watched an explained episode about the female orgasm with some friends. Was shocked to find out it isn't common and shocked my friends when they found out I sleep orgasm pretty frequently. Every time I have an orgasm in my sleep, I wake up on my period. Every single time. It's very disappointing lol. I mean, other women wake up on their period without an orgasm by their sleep beforehand, so I guess you got that going for you? Apparently in what's called a grower, I thought every own's dick was really small flaccid and would grow to be a few times bigger erect. Compact storage. There when you need it. That's how it works, right? We call this the tactical penis. Obligatory not me, but my friend. Had a buddy in high school with a huge foot fetish. He wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed, nor was sex ed where we grew up that good. He'd never heard of the concept of a foot fetish, and didn't believe anything about him was abnormal. He thought feet were just a regular sex characteristic, like breasts or ass, and that we were the abnormal ones. I'll never forget his shock when we called him out on it. "What do you mean you guys don't like feet? You're not gay, are you?" Apostrophe. Edit. This is now my most upvoted comment. Awesome. Beer licking, I personally love it, and I thought most guys felt the same having it done to them until one guy asked me, "What the duck are you doing?" "Don't do that." Said that shit was gross. I was deflated. Lol. Nibbles are hot. I've had guys stuck their tongues in my ear which just dug. I don't want to hear that, and I don't want to feel it. Nothing turns a girl on like a wet willy. Calling each other different names. Oh yeah. Take it Gary. My parents were horrible and didn't do much to raise my sister and I. We had to get our knowledge from other people or other sources. One thing they never taught us was what is consensual and non-consensual sex. When I was 23 I met my worst partner. He would force me to have sex or do sexual acts with him, and he would tell me that I had to do it as his girlfriend. I didn't think or know it was wrong, since my parents never taught us that, and we never learned it in school. It wasn't until almost 5 years into the relationship that I learned this. We were out at a bar with friends in their mid-30s. We both got really drunk that night and couldn't drive home, so our friends said we could stay with them. They put us in their 14-year-old son's room. Since he was staying at a friend's house, I have a thing where I won't have sex in someone else's bed. I personally think it's rude and inconsiderate. My partner begins trying to have sex with me, and I'm fighting him off, reminding him about how I don't like having sex in someone else's bed. It was starting to become more violent. He had removed my shirt and bra and is ripping my pants off me when my friend's husband comes busting through the door, rips my boyfriend off me, throws a blanket on me, picks me up and takes me to his bedroom and puts me in the bed with his wife and tells her to lock the bedroom door behind him. After she gets me something to sleep in, she asked me about what happened. I told her, and that's when I learned that no partner has the right to do anything they want to you, even if you are in a relationship with them. I felt so dumb for many years after that I had let this happen to me for almost 5 years. I still look back and ask myself how I never knew that your partner forcing you to have sex was rape. I thought everyone had fetishes until a game of Never Have I Ever when I was in high school, where one kid said never have I ever had a fetish, and I was the only one who put a finger down. Thank God none of my friends saw me put a finger down, because they were too busy laughing at the word fetish. Everyone has a fetish. Some just don't know it yet. Assuming that women automatically know what you want just because your first crush did. It turns out that you have to tell them exactly what you like/dislike if you want them to know. Having sex in the shower. I thought it was the second most popular place to do it. Not making sounds. I didn't watch porn with sound. to not awake my parents at night, so I never knew what sound you're supposed to make. Bro, just turn subtitles on. Subtitles, sex noises. When I was jerking off, I would always be laying on my back and just come on my own abdomen. When I started having sex, I would pull out, and instead of coming onto the girl, I would lean back and come on myself, because that's how I had been doing it for years. I had it pointed out to me and then realized, holy shit, come on to you. That's genius. What the duck kind of ooga booga shit is this? Not getting off. I figured something was wrong with me. Finally got off with a girl who actually put effort to get me off. Realized I was having horrible sex with lazy girls. My ex-girlfriend was like an animal in the bed. The animal was starfish. Mine was like a panda, only horny a few days a year. Washing my dick before sex. Turns out I'm a freak for wanting my dick to be clean before using it. I always thought it's better to do so to prevent some disease, and also it must definitely be better if girls want to go for blowjob. I personally don't like BJS that much. You're a good partner. My wife always thought biting her lip was sexy and seductive. I just never had the heart to tell her it's supposed to be the bottom one. Having a secret, intimate relationship with a man 12 years older than me when I was 15 to 16. Oh yes, I used to flippantly say I date older men when I was 15 to 16. Leaves me cringing to this day. Deadass out and about dating fellas in their mid to late 20s. I'm 25 right now, and the people I've dated in the past year or so still aren't as old as my first couple boyfriends. Like, holy shit. I thought everyone used Safi words. Staying hard after coming. I don't know how long you're talking about, but I've always stayed rock solid for a good 10 minutes or so afterwards. Do people really go flaccid right after finishing? Her ex had warned her that blue balls were basically hell on earth, and if a man gets a boner without coming, then it's like giving birth. I thought penises had 2 holes till a month after my wedding at the age of 28. I also didn't masturbate till after I had 6, because I had never thought to. Didn't know what exactly a clit was till my sister explained masturbation while laughing hysterically through a door. 18. I talked mad shit and no one realized that I just never knew. Found out I'm autistic at 33 lol. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching this video. Leave your thoughts in the comments below.